Thank you. Full names for the record, please.
My name is Imaba, protector employership.
No objection to take the prescribed oath.
No objection, no objection.
You consider the prescribed oath binding on your conscience.
I do also.
Therefore, swear the evidence you're about to give will be the truth, whole truth, nothing else but the truth. Say, so help me God.
Help me God.
Thank you, State.
As a court pleases. Say, is it correct then that you are a member of the South African Police Services?
That is correct.
Where are you stationed?
I am stationed at Florida Detective Branch.
And how long have you been a member of the South African Police Services?
It's 20 years.
What is your rank?
I am a sergeant.
And what are your duties?
My duties is to investigate criminal activities in all crime codes that are reported.
Is it correct then that you are the investigating officer in this matter?
That is correct.
Very well. Okay. Now, before we get into the merits of the matter, let's just get through what I call housekeeping issues. Firstly, the accused, does the accuser, what am I saying, the applicant, does she have previous convictions or any pending cases according to the investigation?
No previous convictions. The only case that we have is this case on her name.
Okay. Only this case as a pending matter.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, now, when the applicant was arrested, her address was given as number 13 Swazi Place, complex in Fleurhof, in the Florida area. Am I correct? Oh,
That is true.
yeah. Now, okay. During her application, she mentioned another address as one that she will go and reside at during the subsistence of this matter, and should the court grant her bail. Recall that?
Yes, there was an alternative address given in KZN.
In case that. And that is the only alternative address given.
Yes, that is the only address given.
Very well. Did you endeavor to confirm the address?
Yes, I did verify the address through a colleague of mine stationed in Verulam Detective Component.
And what was the outcome there?
The address was verified to be positive. The father, the biological father to the applicant, verified to be the person that can stay with her if she is released.
Okay. And said, yeah. And at the time of her arrest, the applicant was employed, isn't it?
Yes, she's employed.
Yes. I was about to say she remains employed.
Yes,
Okay.
she's still employed.
Yes, sir. Thank you. And did you verify her employment?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Now, in her affidavit, at some point she stated that she can work remotely from, she can continue employment because she according to the arrangements at work, she can work remotely, meaning that she does not need to be at the office, physically at the office to execute her duties. You recall that?
Yes, I do recall that, even though they mentioned two things. At first they said she reports twice or thrice in a week to the office, but at the end they said she can perform her duties in any location as she can work remotely. Therefore, she can work from home. That is what was confirmed by her employer.
Okay. Okay. Any further information perhaps that I'm forgetting to ask you in relation to the applicant's personal circumstances?
Nothing.
Okay, thank you. Now then, let's get into the merits of the matter. Okay, we will go in sequence. What I mean by that is, so that if the evidence makes sense, we will go through from the moment the report about the child being missing up to the point where the applicant was arrested. Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
Very well.
Very well.
Yes, sir. That's right. Okay. Now, when was the report made to the South African Police Services about Jayden-Lee missing?
The report was made on Tuesday, 2025, 05/13 at 2000 hours.
To the Florida branch of the South African Police Services.
Yes, at Florida Police Station,
Very well.
CSC.
Okay. And was a docket registered thereof?
Yes, it was registered.
What is the case number?
It's a missing file, inquiry number 2 of 5/2025.
Inquiry number 2.
Yes, Florida inquiry number 2
Yes, sir.
/5/2025.
All right. Now take us through then that inquiry file then.
After the inquiry file was opened, registered, that was after 200 hours, Florida SABC members escorted the reporter together with her family to search for the child in view of.
Hold on. Please guide your witness is running away with the proceedings.
I'm sorry, Wash.
Thank you.
When you say they took the reporter, who are you referring to?
I'm referring to the applicant before court.
Yes. Just take us through what she told the police, leading them to then take her with them to go and search.
All right. She told the SABC members that the child did not return back home from school.
Okay, just a minute. Yes.
At 17:30, she started communicating with her mother, being Deborah Dan.
Okay.
To ask her to communicate with transport driver to inquire as to where the child was, since the child was not home at that time. The reason why she couldn't do that herself is because she didn't have means of communication, meaning airtime or data, but she was able to communicate with her mother.
Okay. What time was the child due back home?
The child was due back home, say 3:30.
AM, PM, you know, it may sound stupid, but
so
we need to
sorry.
know. I don't know.
In the afternoon, PM.
3:30, no?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, sir. She then,
She further told police officers that her mother had communicated with the driver, and the driver told her mother that he dropped off the child at home earlier to the time of communication.
yes, sir.
Then, after that explanation, as they were proceeding to flee off, the first stop was at Mr. Kumalo's place, who is the driver, who is the transport, the school transport driver. They stopped at his place of residence.
Who's this now?
Police officers, together with Jayden's family.
Yeah.
Mr. Kumalo was questioned by police officers as to what happened to the child. Mr. Kumalo told the police officers together with the family that he had dropped off the child at home.
Just a moment. Yes.
The place of Mr. Kumalo was searched
By?
by police officers with the suspicion that he could have maybe kept the child by his place.
Yes, sir.
The child was not found from Mr. Kumalo's place. Police officers, together with the deceased family, left Mr. Kumalo's place to Swazi's place.
What time was that?
It was around 9, after 9 in the evening.
Yes, sir.
They arrived at Swazi's place main entrance.
You know, ne, as if I'm speaking about Swazi, a person.
Swazi.
No, it's okay. Just want to explain. That's fine.
All right.
Just a moment. I just want to just get what is Swazi Place when
Swazi's place is the place where the applicant and the deceased were staying. That is where this child was allegedly dropped off by the transport. It's the place of residence to the child and the applicant.
no. Now, just so that at least we have a better picture as well. Is this what kind of property is it? You know, is it a freestanding house, a complex? You know, things like that.
It's a block of flats.
Block of flats.
Yes.
Okay. So when you speak of Swazi Place, is Swazi Place complex?
It's a block of flats.
Okay. That's okay. So when you say they went there, okay, no. You say they went there and then what happened?
When they got there, they met with the security officer that was on duty for that evening.
Yes, sir.
Police officers then asked the security officer on duty whether did he see the child getting back home. The security said no, he was not the security at work on duty at the time the child returned back home, and he didn't have a report either of such.
Yes, sir.
So police officers further questioned him as to who was on duty. He said it's his colleague that knocked off at 1800 hours that evening. Since he did not have answers to SAPS members, to the questions of SAPS members, he escorted them to a security officer that was on duty who doesn't stay far from where the incident happened.
And where was the applicant at that time? Remember when they went to Mr. Kumalo's place, she was there, isn't it? Now when they came back to Swazi Place, spoke to this security officer, and were now departing to go to another officer's residence. Where was the applicant?
He was still with them.
Yeah, so they were going to the other officer's residence. You may continue.
They arrived at the security officer that was on duty during the day, and police officers questioned this.
They questioned this?
Security officer, the one that now was sleeping, who was off duty, the one that was on duty during the day.
Okay, just hold it. How far is that security officer's home, or where the police went to? How far is it from Swazi complex?
It could be 8 kilometers if it is not that long distance, it's a short distance.
Yes, so now here the police with this officer, they are questioning him. What are they asking?
In the presence of the family members, did you see
In the presence of the deceased family members? Yes, sir.
Did you see the child entering Swazi's place?
Yes.
When the security answered to say yes, I did so, he was interrupted by the applicant. When the security said yes, I saw the child entering, I'm the one that opened for him using the remote control, as I am the only person that has a remote control for the main gate.
Just hold it then. You said what he was answering, what happened?
He was telling police officers that yes, he saw the child entering. He's the one that opened for the child after the child got off the transport.
Yes.
Then as he was giving this answer to police officers, the applicant interjected him and said, no, you are not telling the truth.
Yes.
The security officer then insisted that he saw the child entering. Is the one opened for him. After the child entered, he closed the gate using the remote control, and the child proceeded to the building.
Okay. Did he specify the time?
Do you mind if I go through the statement? All right.
Just tell him it's 8:19. The statement of the whether it says maybe. Ask him. It's okay.
If it's the person I'm thinking of, try checking A18. No,
A-
A19 rather.
Right.
Alex. This page and the paragraph 3.
Thank you. Okay.
Yes, sir.
He said, on the day 2025-05-13 at around 1600 hours, I saw a white bus dropping off a young colored boy dressed in red jacket.
At what?
Colored boy.
No. You said on that date at what time?
Oh, at around 1600 hours.
Very well, thank you. Let's go back now. Okay. To the questions by the police to this particular witness. When he said, when he was, the security officer insisted that he opened for the child using his remote, isn't it? And then the child proceeded inside. You may proceed.
Okay, after the security has explained this to police officers together with the family, the security told them that there was no report made to him about the child's disappearance
Okay, just a moment.
until he knocked off at 1800 hours.
Until is knocked off at?
1800 hours.
Okay, just a moment. Sir. Yes, sir, you may proceed.
Then they left this place to the child that gets dropped off after this one. The child that the transport driver dropped off as the last child, who was mentioned by Mr. Kumalo, the transport driver.
Yes.
They got to the place where the child stays, which is also in the same vicinity as where they were the last time. The child was called to the gate. The child came with the mother to the gate where he met with police officers and the family.
Yes.
The child was asked by police officers in the presence of the family whether did he saw the deceased or Jayden then. The child confirmed that he is the one that opened the sliding door of the bus, since the bus couldn't be opened from inside. He's the one that went to open the bus from the sliding door of the bus from outside.
Okay, just a moment. Open for who?
He opened for Jayden to come out.
Yes, sir, you may proceed.
Jayden came out and proceeded to the gate, and the gate was opened whilst they were still waiting. And when he walked inside the gate of Swazi's place. This boy left together with the transport driver.
Okay, just a moment. Yes, sir.
Then, as after they were done with the boy, then they left after questioning the boy, and they were satisfied with the boy. The boy, one thing that he mentioned.
Just a moment. Sorry, sorry, Sergeant. Just a moment. Okay, Nazi. When you say after they were done with the boy, who are you referring to?
I'm referring to the child that gets dropped off.
No, it's okay. I'm saying when you say they were done with, after they were done with the boy, yes, meaning.
I'm talking about police officers.
After they were done questioning this boy, this male child.
Yes.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
And one thing that you mentioned is that the one of the family members she also asked him in the presence of police officers whether, are you sure you saw the child? The boy confirmed that yes, he saw the child. Police officers, together with the family, then left. They were in a convoy. They were in different cars. Left to clear off area including Swazi's place. They were driving around searching for the child.
Yes, sir.
They searched around the building, which is Swazi's place, and they could not find the child. They drove in the streets of Fleof. They could not find the child until after 12 midnight.
Okay, just a moment. We're talking about the police now.
Together with the family.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Just after 12, they stopped at the main entrance of Swazi's place. Police officers then informed the family that they've done what they could for the evening or for that night, and therefore the investigating officer allocated to the matter was going to be in contact with them. They then left the family still there at the gate.
Yes, sir.
Shortly after that, the family spoke to the security officer to say, we are going and we will be coming back in the morning to assist you to search the cars leaving the flat. They then left. It was past 12.
So just to follow you, they did not return back to the flat. From that point, they just left the premises altogether.
The police officers stopped at the gate together with the family. They informed the family, then they left. And the family spoke to the security and left.
Never went to the flat.
No,
Okay.
no, your worship.
Okay, proceed.
The family then spent the early hours of that morning at the grandmother's place. Location is in Florida.
Now, let's get whose grandmother now.
Grandmother of the deceased is Deborah Dunn.
No, it's okay. Just wanted to clarify if it's the applicant's grandmother or the child's
The mother
grandmother.
of the applicant.
Very well. You may proceed.
According to the security that was on duty,
Yeah, proceed.
The applicant came back at around 4 in the morning, alone.
So that we get the dates right. No, let me finish. No, so that we get the dates right. The child was reported missing on the 13th of May 2025. This is when now the police as well as the applicant and her family went searching for the child, isn't it? Up until midnight, isn't it? Then they reported to the security guard that they're leaving. So now 12 midnight into the next day is the 14th. Now when you say the applicant returned around 4, of which date?
On the 14th of May 2025.
According to the security guard.
Yes.
Yes, sir. You may proceed.
The security saw the applicant entering the gate and the applicant proceeded to the building.
Just a moment. Would you know whether did the applicant address the security guard or the security guard addressed the applicant at that time?
Can you repeat that?
That's okay. Did they speak to each other? The security guard, did the security guard speak to the applicant or did the applicant speak to the security guard?
Can I please refresh?
Yes, by all means. Now, referring to the security guard to which the police earlier spoke to.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
The night shift guard.
Yes.
He said on Wednesday, 2025, 05:14 at about 4 o'clock, the mother of the missing person was dropped off at the gate by the car that is unknown to me.
Yeah, just hold it there so that we record that. Yes?
I opened the gate for her.
Yes, sir.
And she was alone. She told me that she was going to take a bath.
Just hold it there. Yes?
And change her clothes
Yes?
and go back to the police station.
Yes.
Okay. Let's go back to the police station now. And I asked her before she goes to the police station, she must assist me with the searching the vehicles, and she agreed and went to her flat.
Okay, just a moment. Yes, sir.
Can I please carry on with this so that
So it's coherent and understandable.
Yes.
That's fine. Proceed, sir.
and I carried on searching the cars that were coming out from the complex. at about 5:30, that is AM, as I was busy searching the vehicles.
Just a moment. Yes, sir.
The mother of the missing child told me that her bolt was outside. And
Just a moment. Told me here what?
she told,
Bolt.
or bolt, or she told,
I'm
she
into
told me that,
mechanics. I would have misinterpreted it. Bolt.
yes,
Oh, that's fine. The bolt was outside.
yes,
Yeah.
and she needed to go.
Yes, sir.
And the security asked her if she can assist on searching vehicles coming out of the complex. And the applicant said no, she was rushing to the police station.
Okay. Just a moment. Yes, sir.
The security then opened the gate for her. And she walked out to the street and disappeared.
Not into a car. She just walked into the jeep and disappeared.
According to the security, he didn't see, there was no car outside. It was still dark. If the car was with lights on, he could have seen the car, but there was no car. It just disappeared in the dark.
No, that's fair. That's okay. You may proceed.
Shortly afterwards, the security was approached by one of the residents to the flat.
Yes, sir.
Who informed him that she saw the child lying on the floor of the first floor just after the staircase, naked, only having underwear on.
Okay, just a moment. Yes, sir.
The security then rushed to the place that was mentioned to him. He found the child.
Wait.
He found the child on the first floor, on the floor, just after the staircase, behind the pillar of the staircase. As you walk up the stairs to get to first floor, just behind the pillar of the first floor, on the floor.
That's fine. We will get that picture clear in a moment. Okay. So we know there are stairs, isn't it? Now that you're saying it's the first floor. All right. Now, ground floor, and then a person walks up the stairs, isn't it, towards the first floor? No? All right. Now, when one comes from the security guard from the gate, that is the entrance to the complex itself, ne? Or the flats as you call it. Right, fine. Now, what direction does one take? Left or right?
Okay, because the stairs are going like there's one on the right, there's one on the left. This one, this.
Just
where the
bear
child-
with me. Just hold on.
Alright.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm saying, when you enter through the gates, where the security guards are, okay, what do you come into? What do you first see? What does a person first see?
From the gate.
Yes, sir.
You mean on the ground, on the building?
Yes, on the ground, where the security guards are, when you enter the premises of the complex.
Okay. There's a parking with
Yes.
carports.
Very well. Then what direction does one take? Left or right?
Right.
Thank you. Now, then, that direction, when you turn right, where does it lead to?
To the stairs.
Okay. Then one walks up the stairs. Right. So now. Okay. And then when you are going to where the child was found now, when one was walking up the stairs, do you have to turn or you just walk up straight and then find the child?
You turn
Turn what direction?
to right.
Okay. And then, so does one immediately find the child or are there more stairs there?
When you go up,
Yeah.
the child was placed behind or
It's
was
okay,
found
we'll get to that.
behind.
Let's just build a picture. Just asking, okay. Now, you get up this flight of stairs, isn't it? You said you turn right, no?
Yes.
What I'm asking is, now as one turns right, are there more stairs or you just...
There's no stairs.
Okay. And now, as you go to the stairs, what direction does one take, left or right?
To where the child was
Yes,
found.
sir.
To the left.
To the left.
Yes.
And then, are you saying that is where now, that is where there is that pillar?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And if I understand you correctly, I also say that is next to that pillar is where the child was found.
Yes.
Very well. Now, okay, yes, then the security guard found the child there, you may proceed.
The security guard said when he looked at the child was not moving.
The child was not what?
Was not moving. No, when he looked in his eyes, they were not blinking. But the security felt like the child was feeling cold. He pulled the child to the place that was more lighter.
Okay, just a moment. Yes.
Where the child was placed, other residents then gathered. One of the residents brought a blanket and covered the child. That male person said he felt the pulse of the child.
Mhm.
Then there was no pulse. When he felt the head was cold. This guy also said the same thing that was said by the security guard, that the child was not moving. There were no signs of life.
Yes, sir.
calls then were made.
Oh, just before we get to the calls, I mean, it's at the child's, it's at the complex of the residence of the child. I just want to understand how far was that, where the child was found, how far was it from his mother's unit?
Oh, it's 8 meters. If the door, unit 13 is here, if I to estimate, it could be that the flat of the deceased is here. Then to that, my colleague, raise your hand, please. Yeah, it could be this distance where the child was found.
Maybe 8 to 10 meters.
That's correct.
As for Jesus.
Sorry, sir, I interjected. I just wanted to get that through. You were about to say, yes, after the child was, it was said that the child is not moving. You may proceed.
Calls were made to the mother. I think they also tried to call ambulance. Those people that were there. One thing I have left out is just before the applicant left, there's one resident that lives in that same floor, not far from where the child was found. She left just before the applicant left, and there was no child at that place.
I'm talking about that morning now.
Yes.
All right. Now, remember, the applicant left at around 5:30, according to the security guard, is it not so? So when did that person leave?
At the same time, at 5:30. When she left, that is her time. That was 5:30 when she left.
Yes, we may proceed.
Later, the family came and they approached the child and they decided to take the child to Discovery Clinic since there was no other help, no ambulance coming in to assist. The family took the child to Discovery Clinic.
Yes.
Just as they were leaving the place, they saw a police car, marked police car, that was driving towards Soweto. They flagged that car down, then the car stopped. They explained the situation, then the guy escorted them to, a police officer escorted them to Discovery Clinic in a marked police car. But the child was in their private car.
Yes, sir.
Upon arrival at Discovery Clinic, when the child was checked, the child was declared dead.
Yes.
Florida SAPS was informed Florida SAPS members then attended to the scene, which was now to the hospital.
Yes.
When police officers observed the child, they noticed injuries to the forehead of the child and on the chin, and there were some minor injuries on the child.
Just a moment. I need to repeat that, no? So injuries where?
On the forehead,
On the forehead.
a cut on the forehead, and one on the chin. Then a case of murder, given the injuries that were seen, was opened, and the crime scene role players were called.
Just a moment.
Photos of the child were taken by a member from Krugersdorp LCRC.
The time now being, give or take.
Was between 7 and 8, Your Worship. Let me check. Okay, Worship, can I please read this paragraph that would clarify that at 8:30 we arrived, this is the police officer that opened the case. At 8:30 we arrived at Discovery Clinic emergency room and found a nurse, Mofe, who showed us where the child was. On observation, I saw a young colored boy lying on a bed, wearing a black underwear. I noticed that the child had a small cut on his forehead. The child has bruises on his neck and arms and the right leg.
Sorry, you should do it just a little slower so we can take notes.
I agree. It's a bit slow, Sergeant.
All right, thank you, Worship.
You notice a small cut to the forehead, bruises on the neck and arms.
And right leg.
Are we on the same page, Mr. Sergeant?
Yes, Your Worship. Thank you.
The child also had a blood on his lips. Your Worship, I don't see where they wrote the time of when photos were taken, but photos were taken.
You have the 212 attached to the photos taken. Do you have the 212?
Not yet, not yet, Worship. I have photos, but yes,
Not the 212.
yes.
Let's proceed.
So the scene at the hospital was processed. Later that afternoon,
Yeah, I just want, before you proceed, this 8:30, which period of the day is it?
8:30 in the morning.
Okay. That's okay. Yes, question.
And the scene was processed and the body was removed that afternoon to Roodepoort Pathology Services by members of Roodepoort FPS. On the same morning, other members of the FPS attended now to the scene where the child was found.
Yes.
When they got there, again, all crime scene role players were called.
Such as?
Photographer. I'll mention this one, it's a little bit difficult. Let me check this. And a dog handler. This dog handler is trained to detect human blood.
The dog handler or the dog?
Okay.
That's fine, thank you. Proceed.
Okay. You were asking me crime scene role players such as
Yes. You said photographers,
photographer,
the dog handler.
the dog handler,
Yes.
the UV light people. Those people are checking if there's blood, whether the blood is white or. But they are trained to do that. Those are other people that were called and okay.
That's fine. Around what time?
Before you answer that,
Sorry.
is there no record? Because, I mean, it's common cause where there's a scene, the scene is cordoned off, and is there no record keeping of who enters and who exits that scene? How is the scene controlled?
The scene was controlled off by Captain Hoffman.
Captain,
Hoffman.
he was in control of that scene.
Yes, Your Worship.
Apologies, take the scene.
No, let's go, please. Thank you.
To add to what Your Worship have asked, later she was assisted by other officers of South African Police Service.
But for the record, there will be a log. There will be a log to confirm that. Do you hear my question?
No, I don't follow you, Your Worship.
Someone who controls the scene. Controlling the scene inadvertently means that you control access to the scene. So the person controlling the scene will then record. Mr. X comes onto the scene as the photographer at 10:30. Mr. Y comes onto the scene as a dog handler at 11:30. Is there any access control information?
Your Worship, she's the one that called the dog handler through OCC. The photographer, he called them through the same procedure, but her statement will tell how.
She made a statement to that effect.
Not yet, Your Worship. So, as the scene was processed, the photographer was taking pictures of now unit 13, which is where the deceased was staying. The place was identified as the crime scene. As the photographer was taking the photos, this guy, the dog handler, arrived. Your Worship, I think it will be easy for me to read his statement to clarify how things unfolded with him being part of.
Yes.
On Wednesday, 2025-05 at about 11:10, I was officially on duty and I was in Broncospruit when I received a call from Sergeant Bok requesting assistance at Unit 13 Swazis Place, Extension 29.
Just a moment, don't rush.
I then proceeded to the place, Extension 29.
Yes.
On my arrival at 13:50, Sergeant Bok of Florida's SAPS informed me that an 11-year-old boy was found deceased. On the stairs.
Just a moment.
All right.
An 11-year-old boy found deceased. Right?
On the stairs next to Unit 13, where the boy was staying with his mother.
Yes, sir.
He then requested me to utilize the dog.
Yes, apologies. I've lost the witness. I thought he was reading the photographer statement, Your Worship. Apologies, Your Worship. As per cases.
He requested me to utilize the dog.
To see if it can detect any possible human blood. On the passage and in Unit 13. We then went up the stairs.
Yes.
He pointed out the apartment to me.
Yes.
As I approached the open door, I noticed an LCRC member busy taking photographs. Inside the apartment.
Yes.
I then went to him introduced himself as a warrant officer. Myself, that is the photographer from August of LCRC. He informed him that he was going to utilize his dog inside the apartment to check for human life. Permission was granted to Sergeant Muloy, the dog handler, to proceed.
Yes, sir.
The process was photographed.
Just explain the process. What?
Trained biological body fluid detection dog, ACE B7003, was released.
Sorry, Sergeant Tibo. I missed that. Please repeat. You said trained what?
Trained biological body fluid detection dog by the name of ACE.
Just a moment. I'm still writing ACE. Yes. You said
It says number B7003
yes.
was released at the kitchen, main door to search. The kitchen and the dining room, open brackets, open plan, close brackets, walls and doors were searched by the dog. There was no indication he then moved to the first bedroom. And the dog indicated, open brackets, reacted, close brackets, positive on the pillow that was on the bed. The pillow is a white in color. The dog was awarded accordingly. Warrant Officer Maisele took photographs and collected the pillow. And sealed it inside forensic bag number P4B 5000 891
Just a moment.
right,
P4B 5000.
89123.
Yes, sir.
I moved the second bedroom and there was no indication by the dog. The photographer then carried on taking the scene photos.
Okay. so that at least we have, a complete picture about that. What happened to that pillow that was now sealed by a warrant of summons?
The pillow was taken into biology section to be analyzed for a DNA compared to the control sample taken from the deceased.
Just a moment. Yes.
Oh, to finish with that one, as the donor, the control sample was taken from the deceased, and this blood DNA that is found on the pillow, when they were compared by the specialist at biology section, they were found to be matching. The donor matched the blood found on the pillow.
Okay. Now,
Can I interject?
What blood are we talking about here?
Spatters? Pool?
Droplets?
It was drop of blood.
Droplets.
Yes, Worship.
And they have to describe the area on the pillow where these droplets were found. Is it maybe 10% of the pillow, 20%? Half the pillow was covered in droplets. It was concentrated only in a certain corner of the pillow. Droplets were.
I don't know if Worship, can I pass the picture?
Yeah. Only of the droplets. First, Mr. Magistrate, the smell and engineer. Please for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
I've already seen the pictures.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
There's a copy, please. Anything else observed there?
When the photographer took the pictures, a school bag containing books of the child was photographed on that very same day,
Which is
the 14th of May 2025.
Time.
It was the very same time of this, after the dog handler.
Can I see the photo of the school bag and the photograph?
Yes, where did you say it was from? That photograph?
I'm sorry.
Where was the
School bag.
photograph? Yeah.
It was in front of the wardrobe.
You should have need to approach the queue.
Yes, absolutely.
Let's go, please, Your Worship.
Thank you, Karen. So the photos more clearly 33, 34, and 35. Here's a black school bag. Does it purport to have a lunchbox in the front zipper? Is that what you see?
I have observed that, Your Worship.
You've shown your client these photos,
Yes, Your Worship.
and this purports to be the school bag of the deceased.
Correct, Your Worship.
Thank you.
One more thing that was photographed was the jacket of the top, the school top jacket of a royal hung on the rack of the wardrobe.
What's that inside?
Inside the wardrobe.
They could put that inside the picture.
And the school shoes.
Yeah, I just need to approach the queue once again, Your Worship.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Your Worship.
I would make the assumption that the red jacket has been photographed here coincides with the description of what the security guard gave this child supposedly wore when he was dropped off.
I can
You
go.
mentioned the red jacket.
Yes, Your Worship.
That's what you said.
Yes, Your Worship.
That's photo 31. Thank you.
That's a copy.
Let's go, please.
Thank you.
That's
Take the seat for a moment, and we'll take half an hour.
Thank you. You.
Thank you, sir.
That's a copy. Okay. Yes. So were those the only items that were photographed?
No.
Yes. Tell. What else was found?
They couldn't take the whole bed for the blood because there was blood also on the mattress. But they only took, because it was the same blood, so they only took the pillow because they couldn't take the
Your Worship, Chip. Witnessing it's the same blood, Your Worship.
You're saying?
Your Worship, just the witness could be saying it was the same blood, so just want clarity.
Well, you can't say that.
Because Your Worship, yeah, he said the blood was not taken in.
You see, maybe there was a sample.
That's correct.
Please understand.
That's correct.
Clarify statement.
As the court pleases. Yeah, well, there's the question. It's fine. They didn't take the whole plate. I mean, bed. Yes. Hey, English is depleting. Yeah, but I'm just saying they took the. Did they take samples from the bed as well? No. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, a picture of the matches. Allegedly sold picture. And the inspector focused on the report that as the court had insight to those photos, they were form part of the report. Only the photos that we had access.
That's correct. Jesus.
So for the report, we have not taken a sample from the blood from the matches.
I'm not sure what the witness is making reference to.
Yeah,
I cannot,
the witness can show us.
the witness can point out, Your Worship.
Friday. This is the X next to the areas required.
Just to confirm, before I take instructions from my side,
Yes.
the witness has marked the X on the pillow of the previous photograph that was shown to us.
Is the mattress indicated there?
There is a second photograph of the mattress. There's an X, but I cannot see any blood splatter. Your Worship, if there's another picture for clarity
Is there
purposes.
maybe a clearer picture in the album?
No, that's the only picture we have for my trust.
Please have a look.
Your Worship, maybe try to be able to see something I can't.
And just to be sure, Heidi, is this the mark? The other one is. Let's get clarity. Is this maybe blood as indicated by the photographer or sniffed by the dog?
That's the
What's the indication of that area having had blood
the dog handler
or there is blood?
was specifically talking about the blood on the pillow. But me as the person that have inspected the scene, I've seen that blood, so he may not taken the clear picture maybe. But knowing how the bed looks like, I can still those traces of blood.
Picture number 50, there is the indication there. The witness is saying maybe the pictures not very clear, but he had sight of blood. Look at photo 50. There's a small mark or X.
Let's see that.
Yes. We can confirm the assertion by the defense
Your Worship.
On face value, you can't see.
Correct, Your Worship. There is no blood splatter or indication whatsoever. It will also be recorded that the picture above the mattress, Your Worship, the witness had indicated that the blood splatter on the mattress is in fact the pillow that he is referring to, and not the mattress.
In that picture, I
In that
agree with
picture.
you.
As per, please, Your Worship.
State, I'm not marking these photos, but I hope you keep in reference of the photos that I read that so you can make a report. Exhibit album and hand it to the court afterwards.
These ones are photo 15,
31.
31. No.
31. The previous one, it was
No,
31.
this one. What photo number is those? Sergeant? Sergeant?
Photo-
No, the ones you have in your hand.
Photo 29.
That one you have in your right, in your left hand.
29.
29. Thank you. Yeah, I have marked them. So.
Thank you, State.
Let's go, please. This one is too far. Anyway. Okay. Yes. What? Any more photos that were taken of other items?
No.
You will agree that the blood spatter on the pillow, it's like, give me English word for it.
Your Worship, I
It's
don't.
almost random.
Your Worship, I don't see a blood splatter. It's more like a smudge on the pillow.
Yeah, but it's almost random. It's more than one. Let us say there is, I have noticed at least 3.
Yes, Your Worship, I can confirm that there's more than one, but it's more of a smudge than a splatter.
Okay.
Smudge.
Thank you, sir.
Has a copy, please? Yes. Then the photographs were taken. Proceed.
After the photograph were taken, then I think late that evening, I only arrived there, I think it was around 1500 hours when myself arrived at the crime scene.
From what day?
On Wednesday, 2025-05-14, at around 1500 hours. I found that my colleagues were busy processing the scene, knowing that the reporter or the applicant was one of the people to give statement, and the mother and the security, myself and my colleague, because it was too congested, the place was having a lot of people. We took the applicant, the mother, the security to police station in a quiet place to obtain their statements.
That is fine. When you say the place, what do you mean?
Inside the flats where they stayed, in Swazi's place, the place was crowded with the community, people that were busy chanting, wanting justice for the child.
Yeah, this is what I want to clarify. Inside the unit or the complex?
No,
You know,
they were around.
the
They were
yard.
around the complex in the parking area.
So you say you took the applicant and their mother?
Yes, and there's one security guard to the police station in a quiet place to obtain their statements.
Before we go further, there's a point that you made earlier, and I don't want to forget it. So I just want to ask it now while I still remember. Earlier you said, okay, let me just get this. you know, after then you remember after the child was found with bruises and so on in hospital and had been declared dead, ne? Then you indicated to the court that the a docket of murder was registered, if I'm not wrong. Look, yeah, yeah, I'm not trying to put words into your mouth, but I'm just saying in that sense. And then now then unit number, then role players went to the place where the child was staying at unit number 13, because it was now declared a crime scene. Yes, why was that now? Wow, how did it come about that it would be categorized as such?
The child was reported missing. Supposedly, the child never went back home.
Just a moment. Supposedly the child never went home, yes?
Now, when the scene was inspected,
Which one now?
the unit 13,
Okay. Yes?
the pictures I've just explained suggested that the child was back at home. I'm talking about the boots, the uniform. At that time, the blood, no one could tell whether the blood was for who. But at a later stage, it was discovered that the blood was for the child.
I see. So now, okay, you then took the mother and the applicant and her mother to the police station to interview them.
Yes.
Yes.
I obtained only statement of the applicant
Mm.
on that evening.
Mhm.
My colleague obtained the statement of the security guard.
Okay. Anything of note in the applicant statement that you made to you?
Yes,
Mm.
the applicant as I have stated that she reported her child missing, mentioned that she went home. Oh, she left her mother's place at 12 minutes past 5 in the morning on the 14th. To go refresh at her place of residence. And she was alone, as the security guard has said.
Yes.
According to her, she left at 12 minutes past. She arrived at 22 minutes past at Swaz's place.
She what?
She arrived at 5:22 in the morning of on the 14th of May 2025.
Mm-hmm. And
She went into her flat and refreshed and left at 5:47. Those are the times that were given by her.
yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. What is significant about this information?
Is that when she walked up to her place, supposedly at 23 minutes past, if the child was there, she could have seen the child. As I said earlier, at 5:30, people that were living at the time she was inside her flat, they saw no child there. Immediately as she left, the child was seen there, and she never said to me that she left in a hurry. The security said she left in a hurry. And when she left, the security said she was going to the police station. But to me, she said she went to her family, her mother's place. That is what, those are things that I've picked up that something could have happened at that time that led to the child being found dead.
Can I stop here?
And I have one question.
As a copy. As a copy, is it?
Unit 13. Unit 30. Related to the nearest station, you said there was 2 access points.
Okay, Your Worship, if I should demonstrate, Unit 13 could be at that door, that is Unit 13. Then when you walk along the wall, say at that corner, that is where you go to the staircase. That is where the child was found.
So, if I understand what you're saying, the child's body was found on the staircase nearest to Unit 13.
No, there's a unit before. From
One-
Unit 13, you pass one unit,
Yes,
then that
but
is.
Unit 13, that is the nearest staircase to Unit 13. Forget the unit in between.
Yes,
Was that the nearest staircase for Unit 13 to use?
yes, Your Worship.
Go to join for lunch.
Let's go. As a copy, is it?
Thank you, Your Worship.
Your state.
I think you so that means that's what she's good eye for. Good eye.
Friday, we are sure that Isaac is not in the cells. Thank you. That's fine.
Your Worship.
Please phone the present. Get me the bill receipt number for case number 2.
As the
That's
court,
your charge sheet. I say thank you.
as the court pleases.
I say thank you for your time.
Also, there were certain aspects about it that stood out for you, isn't it? And then you went on to explain. Is there anything further?
That's correct.
Are you tired from lunch?
I'm
Oh, no, it's fine. Raise your voice.
I'm back here.
Yeah. Yes, sir. You may proceed.
Nothing outstanding because I don't think it's the time to get to what was said on Friday.
Okay. Now that's fair. Oh, yes. Let's continue. The postmortem. Yeah? What was the cause of death according to the postmortem?
As postmortem was conducted to the deceased, the cause of death was determined to be consistent with blunt force head injuries, and those injuries were not noted when police officers observed the body. Only when the postmortem was done, the doctor who did the postmortem noticed the injury on the head of the child.
Where?
At the back head, on the back head of the child, of the head. And before this report was given, the doctor first took samples to be taken to biology to check if there were no other things that could have caused the death, like poisoning. And the toxicology report came with nothing. Histology report is here, toxicology report, so the child was not poisoned. The child didn't die of being poisoned. The child died of this consistent with blunt force head injury. The doctor said before he could give this final report, he didn't want to rule out the possibility of poisoning.
Yeah.
Hence, we had to wait for the toxicology report.
No. Thank you. I think some of the issues I want to take with you, sir, perhaps, what is contained in the applicant's affidavit. You know, the applicant's affidavit is a statement under oath, isn't it? That she made, because unlike you, she preferred her evidence in written form, so she did not give irrevocable evidence, isn't it?
Yes.
So yeah. So now I believe you have a copy, no?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Now let's go through it then, page by page, and you will indicate to the court if you agree with certain information contained therein. If you disagree with it, and you'll explain to the court why you disagree. Where you have no comment, by all means, please be upfront that you have no comment. It's okay. There's no harm done there. Do you understand?
I do.
Yes, very well then. Let's go page 1 of the applicant's affidavit. Is there anything that you want to raise, to highlight to the court insofar as that information is concerned?
I'm checking.
That's okay. I'm not rushing you. Page 1.
Okay. I'm on page 5 now.
You're very fast. No. Nah, that's okay. We'll go page by page. Yeah, I see you're a man on board. It's fine. But let's just go page by page. Yes. Page 1, where it starts off with Tiffany Nicole Meek, either undersigned Tiffany Nicole Meek do hereby and so on, and then there it ends at paragraph D. Is there anything that you want to highlight there? Is there anything that you want to bring to the court's attention insofar as that information?
On page 1?
Yes, sir.
No.
Thank you very much. Let's then go to page 2.
What I can just reflect on is there on paragraph. I think I
On which paragraph now?
on paragraph 5.
Yes,
So,
that's fine.
I think I have reflected on why there are those charges.
On page 2.
On page 2, paragraph 5.
You say you think you have reflected. Oh, okay. Yes, proceed.
No, I'm fine with paragraph 2.
No, wacht. Wait. Wait, Mr. Tiko. Shame. It is small. Just slow down a bit. Let's go back. Page 2. All right, fine. Is there anything that you want to highlight in that page? If there's nothing, it's okay.
No, nothing.
Very well, sir. Thank you. Let's go to page 3. You're still on page 3.
Yes.
Okay.
No, I see what is written, but I don't know whether should I question or
Where?
on page 3.
Yeah, which paragraph?
Paragraph 16.
Yes. Which reads?
Jayden is normally dropped off from school by his school transport between 3 and 4 p.m. On 13 May 2025, he had failed to return home by 4 p.m., which was the time I stopped working.
Yes, and what do you say?
From what I've gathered during my investigation, she started talking to her mother at 17:30. If the latest hour the child was supposed to be back at school was 4 p.m., I think she should have started then to be worried that the child didn't return back home.
Anything further?
Not on this page.
Very well. Page 4.
Just on the last point, has there been any attempts made to corroborate the version? Because this is the telephone conversation I would assume. If it's at 17:30, is there any telephone records at this stage that you could retrieve or not at this juncture?
I have some, Your Worship.
Yes.
I'm asking, so is there confirmation
that there was a conversation at 17:50.
Some are on the disc. The ones I have, they only show calls that the call was made from this number to that number. The WhatsApp conversations are on a disc. Therefore, I haven't uploaded them as yet, as I received them only on Thursday.
This investigation is therefore still incomplete.
Yes,
Let's proceed.
There's a copy of this. Page 4, no?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Paragraph G on paragraph 4. On page 4, I mean.
Yes, sir.
I was asked to complete a missing person report.
No, just
but-
read the paragraph as a whole.
Oh,
Yeah.
my mother sent her a friend to collect me around 7 p.m. with a motor vehicle. And we all went to Florida SAPS to report Jayden as missing. I was asked to complete a missing person report, but could not be lodged as the police needed to wait 24 to 48 hours.
Yes, sir.
And they also wanted a printed copy of this photograph before opening a docket. With this one, this paragraph, from what I know, she was allowed to open the missing file report immediately when she went to the police station. And with the issue of photos, when we went to the scene, the photos of the child were on the wall, so I don't understand why they were to be uploaded somewhere else when photos were at home.
And just on that score, when we were addressing the court earlier about the docket case or file case 02 of 5 2025 that was registered around 8 p.m. and the police did according to what you told the court, the police did actually
Assisted her.
yes, by going to Mr. Kumalo's house.
That was after the matter was registered.
Yes, but I'm just saying at that time. So, okay. So, according to you, then, with that paragraph, do you agree or disagree with what is contained therein?
I disagree.
Do you have actual confirmation of that case docket? That
Yes,
missing
I
case
have
docket?
it. I have it.
Can I see it? Is the time recorded there?
Yes, yes, Your Worship.
Yeah, let me see it, please. Show the defense. Have a look at the time and the date when the missing person's docket was open.
I've got this.
Also show your time. On what page is the time recorded and the date? That's what I want to have access to. On where on that docket is the time And
On
that's
the
recorded.
cover, on the cover of the affidavit and the oath,
Give the
stamp.
docket and just indicate for me, please. Indicate for me.
This is what it was. So here they only specify the times the child got missing in between times, but the time is this one of commissioning the statement of error.
I want to interpret the defense instead.
I've already seen it, Your Worship.
In the court.
Your Worship, may I leave to approach the accused?
Yes, please.
We are supposed to be asked to be complete. It's only the signature page that I've been given. Just so that the accused can refresh your memory as to which statement,
You want the whole statement?
the entire statement.
Hmm?
Your Worship, the accused is having difficulty in accepting the statement. Your Worship, firstly, the paragraph is incorrect. It seems like the signature page belongs to her, but the statement has been reconstructed and additional things have been added. It's not in keeping with what was said on the night in question. Your Worship, you'll also know the paragraph says paragraph 1, 2, 3, 5. I'm not sure what the last paragraph is. And then the Commissioner of Oaths, there's another paragraph 5, Your Worship. So it would seem that the first statement, the first page of the statement has been somewhat edited or is reconstructed. With the leave of the court, my hand same up, Your Worship, so you can see the numbering is incorrect.
Potentially took quite a bit of time. What's the date and the time? Come back to my point.
Your Worship, I can't.
It's 2026. It's 2826.
Your Worship, the accused can confirm that may be the approximate time that the statement may have been signed and commissioned. But from the time they got to the station till the time the statement was written, a period of almost an hour had lapsed.
We can accept that same thing.
As the court pleases.
We can argue the issue about paragraphs, Your Worship,
Yeah.
but this is, I think it's an academic thing than that it being an edited, but it's fine, an edited version.
So it's 2026 and the time is 13, and the day is 13 May 2026.
It's the time.
And you must say the reporting, which potentially that happened an hour earlier.
Correct, Your Worship.
26. Then she opened it. The time is 2026. 25, 26.
Let's proceed.
Have a copy of it? Okay. Now then, okay. Perhaps I think it will work better if I take you paragraph by paragraph. Okay. Paragraph H on page 4. No, just a moment. Paragraph H at page 4. Okay. Can you read it? Would you please read it?
2 police officers came back to Swazi Place with us, but refused to go to door and search for Jayden. We met for other officers on the way, and a total of 6 officers came back with us to Swazi's Place. They first told us that it was too late to disturb the neighbors, as it was around 2100 hours. And thereafter told us that they don't have a search warrant.
Do you know anything about that? What is your comment?
From what police officers said is that they wanted to search. However, the first person to keep them away from the building structure was the accused before, or was the applicant before this court, who said they should search around the building. The issue of them having the search warrant or not, I never heard anything of that sort. And the applicant had the contact number for the landlord. The landlord was never informed of what happened. The landlord said they are the family. She should have asked everyone to now the English is running away.
Data is depleted.
To cooperate with
Yes.
police officers.
Okay.
But the applicant never phoned her, no, she knew nothing about what happened
Okay.
until very late for her to have asked. So the issue of searching, yes, the place was never searched by, but the warrant, the search warrant, I think police officers could have searched without a warrant if the right person was informed.
Okay. If I may ask, do you know where did they want to search?
According to the request made, they wanted to search all the flats.
All flats.
Like all the occupied, the flats that are occupied, to see if the child was. And I believe the applicant before this court should have started by the flat of her own to say, I am an example, here is mine, you can search it.
Let's go back to the statement. What would lead the police to assume or make the assumption that applicant wanted to keep them away from her unit? Was there specific words uttered? Were there any actions that they could derive that assertion from?
The movements inside, whenever they wanted to go up, she would say, no, let's check around the building, instead of climbing the steps to the flats. So only at a later stage, because at the time she was not regarded as someone that would be associated with the killing of the child. She was treated as the victim who has lost or who has had her child missing. At that time, they felt like it was her misleading, taking them around the building. Only at a later stage, they realized, no, this person is taking us to wrong places. As with them, they remained at the gate. They never went to the flat to say, okay, we're here to comfort you. So it was a no-no to get closer to her flat as the person that had her child missing. Police officers felt like the family could have moved into her flat and remained there to comfort her, but she kept on moving around, not to her flat.
Let's go, please. Okay. Then the last one, the paragraph I. Yeah. Okay. My brother Kwan Dan then went to a few. That's fine. Let me just read it. My brother Kwan, I think that's what that's how it's pronounced. Correct me. No, it's fine. Correct me.
It's pronounced Q in your worship.
With a C.
Yeah.
Right,
It's
okay.
a learning experience for the
Exactly, worship. No, it's fine. Let me repeat. My brother. My brother Quen. My brother Quen Dan. I'm moving on. Then went to a few units and knocked. I'm reading verbatim. Knocked their doors, but was threatened with arrest and had to stop. Do you know anything about that?
No, I don't.
Do you have a comment?
No, I don't.
That's fine. Okay, paragraph D on page 4. No? I'll read it just for expediency. Let me just read it. It was getting closer to 5 p.m. and he had still not returned and could not be seen in the common area. I then approached the day shift guard and he informed me that he could not recall if Jayden had entered the complex. Do you know anything about that? Do you have...
I think this is a misleading statement. The reason why I'm saying so, earlier I said that none of the security officers were ever informed about the missing child until very late in that evening. So,
No, before you continue, let's contextualize that very remark. When you say none of the security guards were ever informed about the missing child, but by who are you referring?
by the person saying, the person giving this.
Mr. Tivo, I mean,
Oh,
just
by
say it
the
straight.
applicant, by the applicant.
Okay, it's fine. Thank you. Yeah. So the applicant never told the security guards about never reported to the security guards that her child is missing. Is that what we are saying?
Yes, the security guards were never informed about the missing child until very late that evening when they came to the night shift. Remember, already the day shift security had knocked off at that time, and he never made an occurrence book report to say one of the residents has came to report. The report was only made later that day as police officers approached the security guards. Hence,
That's the point I want to get to the OB.
I've got the OB copies.
Yes, that's what I want to get to.
Yosh,
Link it to the objective facts.
I can go to the OB to show when did the
Go
security...
to the OB.
All right. Or must I read it?
I'm interested in the time and the date. Highlight it as well. Read the OB into the record. indicating the date and the time.
Okay, night shift guard reported on duty at the day shift guard finished his shift that started at 6 o'clock a.m. to 1800 hours with no report made. Then
Hold on. Yes.
then the night shift guard started his duties at 1800 hours. During patrol at 1900 hours, everything in order.
Hold on.
The report is made at 20:30. Report on site, the young boy, how they wrote here, the report on site, the young boy disappeared, nowhere to be found from the school, and we still investigated. That is at 20:30. That is the first report made to their occurrence group.
Let's have inside. Highlight the OB entry. Absolutely.
Thank you, Your Worship.
Just happened now. The reporting the machine.
As per please.
The machine is a suspect.
What is the last sentence on the record?
Highlight the OB
OB
by the court.
of the security.
So yilo muntu ohleli phezu komshini.
Hayi akasindi kakhulu phindi. So can I take? So I can take. Ibe yakho yebo kadumasa.
Letters of the alphabet.
Until 3, she is 13. Yes. Worship, if the court may take a brief as court.
Wait just 5 minutes.
All right, sorry, me.
DJ, motion equipment. How?
Thank you. The court will have insight to a copy of the OB entry dated 13 May 2025. The time is 20:30, and the serial number for that entry is 0382/05/2025.
May I continue? Thank you, Ashit. Okay, let's then go to paragraph 5. What am I saying? Page 5 of the affidavit. Okay. J, paragraph J. On the 14th of May 2025, at approximately 600 hours and 50 minutes, I received a call from Lerato, the transporter, who informed me that Jayden had been found at Swazi Place. My sister, Simone, and her husband took us over immediately. Do you have any knowledge of that? Do you have a comment regarding that?
No, I think that is the truth.
Okay. Just speak up so that at least we just speak with conviction. You say you are. Please repeat it.
Yeah, I think that is the truth.
Thank you. Okay, K. It should be noted that Jayden was found around 6 a.m., yet we were only contacted at approximately 600 hours and 50 minutes. No one bothered to call the ambulance or police, or even rush my child to hospital, as he could have still been alive prior to our arrival. Do you have a remark regarding that?
Can I please check the statements of where someone says they called?
I wanted to say that as well. I need to ask him and answer his question. Whose statement are you looking for? Perhaps I can assist.
Of one of the ladies who said they tried several times before they reached out to her car.
One of the tenants.
He is one of the tenants.
Maybe we must check A6.
Okay. 810 of 3. This is one of the tenants at Swazi's Place. He's saying there was I called Lerato to give me Jayden's mother. And when I received the number, I called Jayden's mother at 6:50 and told her to come with ambulance as Jayden's body was found in the building. At about 7:06, I made the last call to Jayden's mother, and she said she was on her way. After a while, she came with her family. From what I've gathered, amongst the people that found the child, none of them had the number for her. They had to ask someone else to give the number. And after they were able to reach out to her, she didn't come immediately like she did in the morning. In the morning, she left at 12 minutes past. At 22 minutes past, she was there. That was 10 minutes. But now, when she was informed about the discovery of the body, she took time.
How long? Plus minus.
I called Jayden's mother at 6:50, and I told her to come with ambulance as Jayden's body was found on the building. At about 7:06, this, Your Worship, I'm not the one that obtained this statement. This person doesn't say what happened on the first call she made or he made. At about 7:06, I made the last call to Jayden's mother, and she said she was on her way. After a while, she came with her family. He doesn't state what time. Therefore, I cannot establish as to how long. But when he says after a while, I'm assuming she didn't come immediately after the call.
Again, we have cell phone records to confirm the veracity of these timelines at this juncture.
Can I take Worship?
No, thank you, Chef. Thank you.
On the records I have here, Worship, it's not reflecting, but on the disc, I believe I will have it. I will have those calls.
The court have to assess
The word likelihood.
it's important that we marry or link it up to something objective. Do you understand?
Yes, I do, Your Worship.
So those records are, it's crucial, it's cardinal.
Okay, Worship, can I check? Then you give me time. I was worried that I would be wasting your time. Can I?
I know cell phone records not always very straightforward because you have to read it. The time is now 3:05. I don't want Sergeant to be fumbling through the evidence. Can I give him time for tomorrow morning?
Is it got to submit, Worship, perhaps? Yes. Worship, you know, in that case, I don't think there'll be too much that is contentious. Perhaps can I then run with him through that page, and then
We'll come back to this
the
aspect.
court's question, yes, tomorrow,
Yes.
as the court pleases.
As the court pleases.
Let's proceed.
Okay. Sergeant, let's go to paragraph sorry. New prescription is needed. Anyway, where it's JKL, ne? Page 5, L. Yes, okay. We took Jayden to Discovery Hospital in our vehicle, but he was pronounced dead on arrival. My son could have still been alive if he was taken immediately for medical attention or if any ambulance had responded. Do you have a comment regarding that?
No, I don't have a comment.
Okay, that's fine. No, that's okay. Then that one that is marked paragraph 17. The following is an approximate timeline of the police's handling of this matter. Oh, yeah. Let me see. Okay. The following is an approximate timeline of the police's handling of this matter and events leading up to my arrest. Paragraph A of 17. The police refused to assist us on the night of the 13th of May 2025 and kept telling us that Jayden is probably with friends or got lost coming home. We were asked to drive around the neighborhood and look for him, which we did, and also had the help of the CPF and a security company. Do you have a comment regarding that paragraph?
I cannot say that was not said, but what I can tell is that she was assisted immediately when she went to the police station to report the matter. As to whether this was discussed or was said to her, I cannot say it was not. I wasn't there. However, what I know is that she was assisted when she got to the police station.
Okay.
She was not refused to open a missing file person. So this is not true.
Okay. B. My mother asked me to stay by her as she lived closer to Florida SAPS, and if Jayden was found by the police searching for him, we could make our way to the station. The CPF and our family members, let me repeat, the CPF and our family members continued with the search on the night of the 13th of May 2025. Do you have a remark with regards to that?
Yes, I do.
Yes, sir.
I know we don't think the same, but for the mother to have asked her daughter to go sleep by her when the child was reported missing, I don't understand the logic in minds as to what if the child was gonna crawl back home, who was going to accept the child. So this to me doesn't add up. Why should she go and sleep by her mother's place? Because leaving Clearwalk to Florida is not that far, as she made it in the morning to the place. So I don't understand, why would you not sleep at your place, wait for your child to come back, go sleep somewhere else? So if that was the instruction from the mother and she agreed to that, I don't know how.
Okay. And then paragraph C. I was devastated and emotional, and my mother and my sister waited with me at my mother's place for any news. Do you have a comment, Dr. Ras, to that?
If they were waiting by the mother's place for the news, if the child was knocking at home, how was he gonna gain access to the property, and who was going to welcome him back home?
Okay. Is that all?
Yes, that's all.
Thank you. We then stop here, Bishop.
Thank you for the record. We will therefore adjourn the proceedings as was arranged in chambers. Mr. Nair, can you confirm the arrangement is then for tomorrow at 11 o'clock for us to reconvene?
I confirm, Sir, Your Worship.
The court is warning you still under oath. Do not discuss the matter with anyone else. Do you understand, Sergeant Dico?
I do, but to close here,
Yes, okay.
because we're starting somewhere. I see the next paragraph E on page 6. Now it's the 14th and it's 9 o'clock. And if this affidavit is in sequence, I don't understand why it's not mentioned that she went back to the property in the morning. Because now we're jumping to 9 o'clock on the 14th. They waited for the news. She doesn't say she went to the flat in the morning alone to refresh. Now it starts on paragraph E. It starts somewhere else now. It's 9 o'clock to conduct investigation. The group of police arrived. It's jumping. She's leaving the part whereby, because on those OB copies, there's entries made as to what time did she came, and she confirmed to have gone there. But in this affidavit, that is left out.
The same OB entry we had cited
Yes,
gives you a further breakdown of the timeline.
yes,
We'll pick it
Your
up tomorrow.
All right, Your Worship.
Thank you.
Mr. Meek, as was arranged with your attorney earlier on in chambers, we will roll the matter over until 11 o'clock tomorrow. The court still needs to deal with a civil roll before then, but we will start promptly, everybody, at 11 o'clock tomorrow.
Let's go. Is this?
Thank you for your time.
That-
Court adjourned.
Hayi ingoma le. How much?
I'm going to default it to the information.
I said, well, it's a 15.
Sure.
Siphatela mas 15.